Hello there, everyone. Carrington here from Open Heart Games. We are back with our playthrough of the Tyranny of Dragons, one of the first modules out for Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. I am joined here by my wonderful players. Before we jump into our session, I wanted to chat a little bit. We've got upcoming, we have Spelljammer. And one of the things that's definitely been like a topic of discussion has been like, we're getting this awesome product. And there's just a ton of hype around it and a lot of excitement. But the product itself isn't very long. It's 3 64-page books, which I'm just going to use the Google. How many pages is PHB? It's 128 pages. For the player, for just the player's handbook. So these are pretty thin books, but it does come with 3 pretty cool things. First up, there's a player's guide. The second thing that it comes with is kind of a monster menagerie, and then the third is like a 5th to 8th level module. But again, and apparently it's got like 12 chapters. But if you break that down, it's only going to be about like 5, I think it's like somewhere in the ballpark of like 3 to 5 pages per chapter, so they're not going to be very long chapters. But I was doing a little bit of research the other day, and I was looking at a couple of kind of cool things of like, let's say that I grabbed, I picked up the module, and I wanted to run a Spelljammer feeling campaign. And one of the things I came across was, I'm a big fan of Monty Cook games. Is something that I've seen called Path of the Planebreaker. Has anyone seen this in this group? I saw Patron light up. Did you see it?
I have not.
Okay. All right. So basically, let me see if I can find like the little short synopsis. Because I'll read it real quick. This sounded really cool, very Spelljammery, and I might run. Like this would be a really cool module, I think, that you could definitely very easily tie into Spelljammer, and might be a good tie-in. Here's what it reads. A cursed moon hurtles through the multiverse, crashing from one plane to the next, never at rest, forever fleeing from a catastrophe that predates existence itself. Behold the Planebreaker. The Planebreaker visits all planes, all demi-worlds, and all dimensions. Gods, demons, angels, mortals, undead, and outsiders alike all eventually see it streak across their realm. Some worlds visited by the moon are known to sages and planar travelers, but in a multiverse stretching across epochs, the number of previously uncatalogued planes is vast. The Planebreaker races through all of them in time. Just sounds very like you could definitely, like, if you're jumping from plane to plane to plane to plane to plane, you could definitely just be like, and now you have a ship. It sounds like really cool. It was on Kickstarter back in October, but I think it's starting, like, their solicitations are out for it now, so I imagine it'll be coming out soon. So check it out. I definitely think it would be a really cool addition to someone who's wanting to run Spelljammer. So yeah, are there any other cool things that you all think of as far as modules that you've seen, or anything you've seen as far as stuff for Spelljammer? Don't everyone answer at once.
I'm gonna be 100% honest. I am too new to understand most of that.
No worries. No worries. All right. Well, I guess we will we'll jump right in, unless there's any other D&D news. I don't think there is, other than like D&D Beyond had some free stuff that we talked about last time, and there's a couple of books that are no longer on available on D&D Beyond, but I think that's it.
So. And speaking of the free stuff, if you haven't gotten it, I don't know if it's still too late, but oh my lord, Vecna's stat block is just insane. I would never want to meet Vecna. I don't care what level I was. He just pulverized you.
Oh yeah. I think that they did a very good job of making Vecna
Oh,
very
yeah,
powerful.
he's scary powerful. It's like, yeah, you don't want to mess with this guy.
For sure. Encounter ancient and powerful um, uh, lich gods at your own peril and risk.
Yeah, and the cool thing about him, he's almost a defensive, reactionary bad guy.
Oh yeah.
And I can't remember what the one ability he has is when you cast a spell at him, you take damage. It's like, oh, ooh, ooh,
Yeah.
ugly.
Yeah. How dare you use my own spells against me, Potter?
Yeah.
It's great.
No, no, and I think he had like something equivalent to like Misty Step that if you get even close to him in combat, he just teleports away. It's like, whoa. I mean, you can't really kill him because he's got all these spells that just let him disappear.
Yeah. Let me see if there's
No,
anything here.
if he's losing really bad, he'll just say, "Okay, see you, bye. This has been fun. I'll come back in a
See you later.
yeah, I'll come back in a couple weeks and kick your butts."
Yeah, it is a very a very powerful creature. If you don't have it, I think you can still get it on D&D Beyond. I see it right now. Yep, I'm looking at it right now.
Where would one go?
D&D Beyond. You can go to D&D Beyond, and you can go to the Vecna dossier. Let me see if I can just paste it in here for anyone who's watching.
Where would I find
Oh, I just dropped it into Twitch. If you wanna grab it.
that? Hey, heck yeah, let's go.
Yep. I will say one of the things when it comes to like big bad bosses, I always like to see a couple of things. I'm not gonna spoil the whole thing and give a whole review about Vecna. But what I will say is, I always like to see damage immunities. I always like to see condition immunities, because there is nothing more anticlimactic than fighting a big boss and having the monk walk up and just like stunning strike and then just stun lock the boss for all of eternity, and then it just can't do anything ever. Also, you gotta, and in order to help combat that, like, again, if it's from somewhere else, like, for example, like, if, technically, undead are from the Shadowfell, so if you see a vampire, and you cast Banish on it, it's gone, and it doesn't come back. So, same thing with demons and whatnot, so having things like Legendary Resistance, also very powerful. Because even if they want to try to banish it, they can, but they have to burn through 5 legendary resistances before they can do so, and usually the saves are pretty high. So, yeah, it's a very nasty stat block. I will say that for sure. Yep. Man.
Great for a charity event.
Yep. Maybe. I think I'm gonna throw this out here. I think that this. Let me double check. Let me make sure that I am looking at the right stat block. Let's see, CR. Okay, the CR is a lot higher. If you had a 17th level party somewhere in there, 16, 17, 18, somewhere in there, that would probably be fine to throw at this. Let me double check. Let's see here, 26 divided by 2, just doing some quick math. So yeah, if you wanted to make a deadly encounter 13 to 15, somewhere in there, like they could take him. If you had a party of 4 or 6. But I think what I was going to say is...
I disagree 100%.
What's that?
I don't think 6, 13, or 13, 4, 5, 13 level characters could take him on.
He's got only got...
Yeah, if he was by himself, yeah, but why would he be by himself? He's Vecna.
That is true. But what I was going to say is, I think that you could take this stat block, and this would make a really good alternate end. Like, I would switch out a Sararak and use this stat block, because I think that would definitely be much more challenging for a party of veteran adventurers. So
All I have to say is if you want to do a level 21 shot, we fight back now. I'm just saying.
a level 21 shot where you fight Vecna and friends.
So game.
So what I'm hearing is it's going to be Vecna and 4 liches.
So game, dude.
I mean, yeah, why not?
Except we're gonna have to be okay with like magical weapons and stuff.
I mean, or dying, one of the two.
Yeah. That's what I was getting at. Vecna's cracked, and his homies aren't bad either.
Yeah, right? Liches are really strong too.
I mean,
will-
here's the thing: a wizard basically with 272 hit points.
Oh yeah.
And
A
what's his
wizard
armor
wishes
class?
they could.
Oh, his
Well-
armor class isn't that good. I remember.
18.
Yeah.
Which if you're 17th level, your armor class 18.
Oh
is no
yeah,
big deal.
no, that's fair. 100% fair.
No, that's a
100%
lot,
fair.
you know.
I get it.
Yeah, your fighter
It's a
probably has
Captain
what, a
Armor class.
plus 11?
Yeah,
that's a Captain Armor class of 8.
Yeah.
100%.
Yep.
Is a fighter even useful against him? Because he just teleports.
Yeah.
Maybe. Reactions. Can take 3 reactions per round. Jeez!
Yeah, he's ridiculous.
As I said, is a fighter even
So-
useful against him?
So the answer is yes. And here's why. This would be fun, by the way. You know who would be the best? We're talking again. So in my heart of hearts, I'm an optimizer. I'm not a min-maxer because my characters will usually be built around a certain concept, but I am definitely an optimizer. I like to create a character that will make the best use of their stats and then roleplay their weaknesses. But the best thing to fight this, I think, would be an Echo Knight. Because it can only teleport 30 feet away. So you can throw your Echo over somewhere, hit him, move your Echo to him, hit him again, and then he teleports, and then you just, like, play the triangle game where, like, he's the third point, and you just have to, like, get over to him somewhere. Especially depending upon the size of the battle map. So yeah, I think that would be like the best way to fight against him. So, but also, I mean that like if you hit him, he does damage to you and then teleports. That's cool.
So here's my thing. Reading through his origin, homie's mad a warlock.
Maybe
He heard a voice in his head
Sure.
that told him he could get more powerful if he kept feeling this hatred,
He sounds like
and
a Sith.
therefore, well, I mean, yeah, 100%. He's absolutely a Sith warlock, but like this sounds mad like what a Pact of the Tome warlock would origin story.
Yeah, maybe. Does he have Eldritch Blast? That's the real question.
Eldritch Blast.
Whew.
At will, animate dead, detect magic, dispel magic, fly, lightning bolt, mage hand, prestidigitation.
Yeah, just in case we're clear on at will lightning bolt, why not?
Yeah, I mean,
Does he have legendary actions too? No,
Yeah.
I'm
no.
not seeing any. No. Anyways, I don't want to spoil the whole thing. Check it out on D&D Beyond. It's awesome. As I mentioned, also, if you want a cool looking adventure from Montico Games, it's coming out soon. Check out Path of the Planebreaker. Looks really cool. You can definitely order it off of their website or from your friend at the local gaming store. All right, with that, I think that's all I've got today for the Dungeons and Dragons news and all that stuff. So, I guess let's go ahead and get into our colorful cast of characters, and then we'll jump into a recap and discuss what's going on. So, with that, we'll start. Take it away, Baylor.
Hi, everybody. My name is Jabrillo Pad in chat. I'm piloting Baylor. He's like your favorite pity, but 7-8 feet tall.
All right, and Mordok.
Yeah, I'm Dave. I'm playing Mordok, the Protector Asimir cleric who has a very bad feeling about what's going to happen in a little bit.
All right, and Patron.
Hello, everyone. I'm Brad, also known as Hero Hari in chat. I am Patron Purpleheart, a man who turned into a spider who is now a man and still doesn't know what's going on.
Oh, don't worry, we'll catch you up soon. And of course, last but certainly not least, Zed.
Hey everyone, BGXMH here in chat and on Twitter, and I play the lovable kobold monk named Zed who wants to grow up one day and be a dragon.
All right, excellent. And who would like to go ahead and take a crack at the recap for today?
Always happy to, but it will be in the form of Zed.
Let's go.
I heard let's go. I
I
guess
heard let's go.
before we get crazy, we should probably go back to before we go, because I definitely want to hear what Zed has to say. What's up?
Give the real too long didn't read version of like the last month because
I was going to ask.
Been a spider.
Yeah. Yes. So let's ask Patron first. What's the last thing that Patron remembers?
Oh, man. We messed some stuff up and we're chasing down people in the castle in the swamp.
Wow,
Oh boy.
It's been that long. Okay, cool. All right. I will get you up to last week as myself very quickly, and then I will be Zed and tell last week's recap. So
I'm ready. I'm here for it.
So we head downstairs. We headed downstairs. There was a hidden portal downstairs from that castle, which was like this weird underground cave dungeon thing. Trying to find Resmir. We end up running into Splattergoo and had to fight Splattergoo, and made quick work of him and his frog boys. Tried to talk herself into a corner for 10 minutes in a sandwich, but the cultists in the castle were not having it. We had to fight a couple waves of it. We went back to a room that we initially thought was just full of fog and like nothing. Turns out there was a teleportation circle there. So Jamna was pretty adamant that like, hey, you all hop on the teleport and get out of here. I'll make sure they can't follow you. So we all hopped on. At some point in time, Pip joined us, which was sweet and has been with us ever since. But we teleported and we yeeted ourselves pretty much across the area to a little mountain forested area outside of Parnast, in which we saw a hunting lodge. We tried again to do 10 minutes in a sandwich inside a like barn horse stall area, but were quickly interrupted by the sound of a lot of feet of the guard drake variety and someone that we ended up not encountering, but would have been a nasty encounter given the fact that we were so weak from the hidden hunt down in the caves. Head up to the door of the hunting lodge, go inside, face some gargoyles because you know why not. And then we are met by Talus, this white person who had just interacted with Resmir, doesn't like Resmir, but also has their own agenda, but played nice with us, gave us a place to live, a place to sleep, gave us food. The next morning, we played Let's Make a Deal with Talus. Talus wants Resmir dead. We want Resmir dead. They indicated that Resmir is headed to a castle inside Parnast. So we head to Parnast, and that is where we are last week. And so now we look at what Zed had to say. So we were we headed into town. There was a barn that was pretty sealed up, and we weren't sure why, because mostly barns are usually open so people can breathe. Everyone went to the bar. I stayed with Valdis by this barn. The rest of the party went to the tavern to get some answers. They weren't too successful in the information, so we're like, sure, why not? Let's go check out the barn. So we open up the barn doors, and there were some wyvern, which were really cool, I guess. So cool that Baylor felt he needed to have one. They looked like they could ride. There was the equipment to do so, and Baylor just had to have one. Why, I don't know. I will never know. Anyways, so Baylor suited this wyvern up, hopped on, and zoom through the ceiling into the sky. I'm pretty sure if it wasn't for the fact that Valdus can fly too, we may not have seen our good friend Baylor ever again. We we got him down to the ground. Then we got into myself and Baylor got into a nice heated discussion of, you don't need it, but I want it. But you don't need it. It was a good long fight back and forth, and we caused a commotion, and the captain showed up, and then Pip and Mordok came to our rescue and said, "Hey, look at these buffoons arguing over nothing. We'll be on our way." And so we headed to the castle, where we started to explore, and there were some giants doing some weird magic stuff in a room. I don't know. I was not really paying that much attention. But we found a staircase downstairs where we headed downstairs, full of little tubes that were just big enough for us, but just small enough that the wyvern had to stay put. So it's tied up somewhere. Hopefully it gets lost or flies away. And then I took it upon myself to go ahead and explore some of the tunnels because I'm small and kobolds. We love our tunnels. So I started to do a little surveying for us, and I saw a giant pile of treasure. I'm like, okay, cool, that's over there. And we take another corner, and we open up to a larger area. It looked like all the tubes went to the same spot, so we went in, and sure enough, there is a bunch of treasure. It's covered in ice. Looks like it's the Horde, and conveniently sitting on top of it, it dropped down from the ceiling. I missed it the first time. Again, don't know how. It's a dragon. There's a big white dragon on top of a pile of treasure.
Harrington, can you remind me, is this just a big dragon or is this an ancient dragon?
It's a big dragon. It's not ancient.
It's just big. I can tell you that.
Big.
It's the biggest dragon I've ever seen.
That is very true. I would like to show you this because it's cool. I just want to show you the map. Show the players at home the map of how far the party has traveled. If you can zoom out real quick, get an idea. So the party started way, 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 way down here in Greenest. Made their way up to Elturel, which is where they met with not Furlong Mondath, not Furlong Mothbat. Ontharr Froom. Everyone has weird names in this. They made their way from Elturel down the Kionthar River to Baldur's Gate, and in Baldur's Gate, they discovered that the cultists were transporting the treasure via caravans, and so they made their way from Baldur's Gate up through here to Daggerford, and eventually to Waterdeep, where they again transferred to a new caravan, making their way towards Neverwinter. They made their way to the Mayor of Dead Men. They never discovered who the mayor actually was. That's a joke.
Never
in
met
this,
the mayor.
yeah, this is where in this area right here, this is where they made their way to the castle and found a teleportation circle. The blue is how far they've teleported. They teleported from here all the way over here to Parnas, which is where the castle is. And that is
needed.
And that is currently where we find there. I'm not sure why they felt the need to take this treasure all the way here and go to the left all the way this way. I don't know. Maybe it's just they're trying to put it all, and that's the easiest way too. Seems kind of silly to me. Feels like they're backtracking a little bit. Why didn't they just go I guess there isn't a direct one. Anyways, they're cultists. Here we are. Reasons. Arpula says reasons. Yeah, probably true. But anyway, What was that?
Content.
Content, yes. So anyway, that's...
This adventure would be significantly shorter.
Well, remember,
If we-
Carrington, this was their first module, and they got a chance to show off Faerun.
This is true. They definitely did a very good job of showcasing so many different wonderful locations.
Right.
And one of the things I will say, to their credit, is, and I've pulled in a little bit of stuff, like I pulled in some stuff about Baldur's Gate when we did that particular section. There are, like, there are so many wonderful things that happen all across Faerun. For example, since you're zoomed out right now, like, there's over in this area, way up here to the north, underneath here is where Out of the Abyss happens. Of course, Waterdeep Dragon Heist happens down here. What's the... I'm trying to think of some of the other stuff. This entire area way up here, I'm just going to draw now. Like this area all the way up here is where all of this area is where Storm King's Thunder takes place. And so, like, you can use all of those as really good resources to kind of flush out if you're doing, more travel, or if you want to showcase a certain area, if you want to flush a certain area out. Like, there's a lot of resources in 5th edition to do that. Let's see. Right in this area, right here, is where the beginning of Temple of Elemental Evil is. It's right there. So anyway. Alright, so we're in the castle. We're doing stuff. And let's go ahead and jump into this right here. So we have a white dragon and the party, which is over in this area here. White dragons, of course.
Except for me.
What was that?
Except for me, I can't see.
Oh,
you.
wow.
Yeah.
Well, we'll come back to you later. I'm sure it's fine.
I was gonna say we're gonna need Pip. Pip takes one look at the dragon, and goes, "I'm gonna go check out the wyvern."
I'm gonna go check on the wyvern. All right. Well, we'll move.
Yeah, make sure he's okay, please.
How was the dragon fight?
Or let him go.
Listen here, we're not going to do this right now.
Let's see. Is everyone in Parnas? No, but I think that y'all are in the hunting lodge, right?
No.
Oh man, I gotta go all the way back to
You have
Castle
to go
Mantar.
all the way back to find me.
Yep.
We are level 6, correct?
We are level 7.
7.
Oh, hold on.
Well, hang
Yeah,
on.
So when we teleported, we became level 6, and then when we finished the hunting lodge, which only took one session, because we're that baller, we became level 7.
Yep. Let me put Baylor up here a little bit.
I don't want you to do that.
You should have a token to be able to see now, Patron.
I can see.
Huzzah!
Now I just gotta level up and choose quickly.
Very nice. So while you are doing that, you're leveling up and you're preparing for this, which may be a fight, maybe not, probably, maybe.
Carrington really wants to fight us with a dragon right now.
I mean,
Can you blame him?
dragons are great.
Well, I have played this before, and we did fight the dragon, and we did kill it, so it's possible, but this isn't the optimal. We don't have a...
So you're saying there's a chance.
Well, there's always a chance. There's a chance we can kill Vecna, too, but probably not a good one.
It's non-zero, but real close.
Zed would have to roll his insane string of 20s and do a
Yeah.
stunning blow, and, like 16 times in a row or something.
Exactly.
Good
Yep.
luck stunning a dragon.
I do get legendary resistances.
I would never imagine stunning such a beautiful dragon
such
Oh
as this one.
no. Oh no.
I do have a picture, a close-up picture of this dragon. Look at that. Look at that face.
It's a little derpy.
It's cute.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yep. There's Resmir hanging out in front of it.
Is that a dragon or a drake?
Who? The dragon?
Yeah, I mean,
It's a dragon. It's got 4 legs and wings. The wings are
Okay.
just kind of like open behind it.
got it.
Yep, for sure. All right, while you're leveling up your character, we're going to start at the bottom and work our way to the top. So, how does Zed feel about this situation? One of the questions I like to do before everyone jumps in, just to get a kind of a feel for what everyone's feeling before we jump into, before I kind of like force the party's hand into combat or anything like that, in case the party wants to engage in something. That way everyone has it. So give us a Zed's eye view of the situation.
Oh, well, I mean, of course, I'm absolutely terrified. The thing's so much bigger than me, but I love dragons. I'm kind of excited. Kind of want to go see. But I don't want to touch. You know,
Absolutely. And
I want
and
to look, but not touch.
look but not touch. Got it. What about Patron?
Oh, Patron is reorienting himself, but there's a dragon. There's a lot of treasure in front of him, right?
That's true.
And Patron would be fascinated and would just be like, "Oh, I wonder what his eating patterns are like."
Okay. What about Mordok?
I want to jump back into the tunnel. Yeah.
And not deal with that right now?
Just not deal with it right now.
Okay. And what about Baylor?
Baylor, like, he's torn. Part of him wants to dive back into the tunnel and not be dealing with this because he's got a wyvern outside. And the other part is like, ooh, fighting a dragon sounds fun.
Let's fight a dragon. That's fun. All right.
Yeah. For the DM, it's fun.
Dragon fights are literally always fun. Always a good time.
All right, let's do this.
That's a 2.
That's an even. All right.
What was that? What was that roll for?
New feature.
Very nice. Did you just choose it or did you just random it off?
It's even or odd. Roll a dice, even or odd. Doesn't say what type of dice. Just. But essentially, I now have access to a reaction I can use proficiency bonus a number of times till a long rest. Even whenever a creature you can see within 30 feet of you is about to make an attack roll, saving throw, or an ability check, I can use my reaction and add a d6 to the number rolled. Or odd, whenever something is making one, whenever a creature you can see within 30 feet of you is about to make an attack roll, saving throw, or ability check, I can use my reaction to subtract. So I can plus everyone right now.
Very nice. And how many wild shapes do you have right now?
Still 2, right? You only ever get 2?
Yeah. What's your HP? I don't think it's been updated yet. Right now I'm seeing you at 38.
52.
52 out of 52. And your AC?
18.
Okay.
And then there's not a third option, but I have 2 sorcery points as well.
Are you? Oh yeah, you took the magic initiate.
Yeah, it's like one of my favorite feats. Come on.
Wow. Extra cantrips. I will say, in 5th edition, cantrips are so good. Like, they're so much better than 0 level spells. Because 0 level spells, in like 3.5, let me see if I can find a couple of them, just to, like, so that we're clear on how not good they were. Like, Acid Splash. I don't really want to look at that right now. It's 1d3 points of acid damage. Does not level up. It's just always that forever.
Oh,
That's all it ever did. 1d3 points. You have to succeed at a ranged attack to hit your target. If you miss, there's no splash effect, despite the name. You could also Arcane Mark. You could literally just make like make a little symbol that's like a smiley face and says like what was it? Kilroy was here, and that, and you just make like an Arcane Mark on something. You could daze someone, disrupt undead. It just was not. It was not super good. Candlelight, detect magic. I will say that's cool. Detect magic was a cantrip originally.
that's correct.
But the only thing it would do is allow you to detect if something was magical, and that was it. Is this you'd just be like, is this magical? And the answer was either yes or no.
Got it.
Yeah, but also, as I recall from previous 0 level spells, also you couldn't just cast cantrips over and over and over again, or zero level spells. You just didn't have anything to do. You'd just be like, I have a crossbow, and that's what you did if you ran out of spells. You were just a really not good archer. Yeah, and your hit points started at a D4, not a D6.
Oh boy.
That caster life was a rough one. I lived it. It was level 1 was very deadly. You could get killed by a mace. Someone could miss and hit you and you just die. Anyways, now we know what's going on. Patron's leveled up. This massive hulking dragon drops down from the ceiling onto this treasure. As soon as he hits the ground, he just he drops off of the ceiling, kind of opens his wings to soften the fall, hits the ground with a mighty and then he begins stomping towards you. What do you do?
I mean, I know what I do.
What do you do?
Emboldening bond on myself, Mordok, and Zed.
Alright, what does it do?
Everybody gets to add a D4 to one roll they make in their turn. Essentially bless.
Okay. So we're gonna do it's essentially bless. We're gonna do this, it's a bond, right? So we're gonna do this. We're gonna use this little cup on that. You said on Mordok too, right?
Yep, Mordok and Zed. I figure Baylor's got a reckless attack, so he gets advantage.
Okay. Alright, it's still coming.
Baylor is gonna put one hand behind his back and just casually summon his hammer.
Okay.
There's a tunnel over here.
Yeah,
What?
I'm gonna make my way over that way.
Just kind of slowly. And the dragon climbs up here and says, "Who are you? And what have you brought me, servants?"
Well, my name's Zed. Do you know Lenny?
The dragon looks confused.
What was the dragon's name? The blue dragon?
Leninoth?
Len, something to that effect. But Zed built a relationship and named him Lenny. Since you all threw him out there to talk to the blue dragon, why don't we just add to the collection? So
Hey, you get to add a D4 to any check.
Yeah. Yeah. Lenny. He's a big he's a big blue dragon, like you, but blue. And he was running amok around where we are home, and we played Let's Make a Deal, so we didn't get eaten by him. How do you do?
I don't even know what to do with that. Make me a let's
How
just
do you
do
do? He says.
a straight just charisma check. Just
Add a
charisma roll, not
D4.
yep, with a D4. What is your charisma, Zed?
This should shock no one, but Zed has to owe not just one person, but maybe about 50 people charisma. Because he
Hey.
is just a tiny little kobold.
At the very least, you got a +1 to it.
Okay, an 18 plus a d4. 22.
Oh, baby.
It's
Golly.
because it's a dragon, right? That's the only reason this is happening.
If I failed this check, I have some draconic witchcraft that would allow me to reroll. So,
Very nice.
Carry on.
He rolls a 12. He's like, I have heard of this Leninoth, but I have not heard of you. Why are you down here? Do you threaten the mighty gazelle, the cloud chaser? Do you bring an usurper into my treasury? At this point, Valdis is like down. Her back is arched, and like you can see that there's some acid drooling from her jaw as she's just kind of like snarling at him.
Oh yeah. So this is Valdis. Valdis, be careful. No, you're okay. Relax. It's all good.
Well, wouldn't have gotten us in trouble.
I'm pretty sure that would have killed us. Anyways, so this is Valdis. This is our friend, our pet, and she
Whoa.
means no harm. She means no harm.
A dragon as a pet?
Damn
You would dare take such a mighty and powerful creature and treat it as a pet?
Yeah, but here's the thing about pets. You can love them so much that you treat them like gods. And that's what we've done with Valdis. She's our everything. She's our whole world.
I ate my broodmates. What?
Again, your noise guard came in.
Oh.
Your noise guard kicked in.
I ate my broodmates when we were hatchlings.
And that's clearly shows how majestic and powerful you are. And we can only hope that one day maybe Valdis could be a fraction of that. Because we're taking care of her.
That the laws of nature and of the hunter, those are the only rules of the mountains and the only love that I was shown. You'll make her weak.
Maybe.
Now listen. Weak. Valdis is perfectly capable for her age.
He walks over to you, struts, and his scales shimmer as he does so. He says, Dwarf, tell me, it is difficult for me to see you down there, so far from this beautiful ice up here. It is hard for me to even hear you. Your voice is but a whisper to the roar that is my voice. Speak up.
Is he talking in common or draconic, by the way?
I'm gonna say condescendingly. He'll be talking in common.
Excellent. In draconic, I will talk normally Perhaps you didn't hear me, but Valdis, for her age, is perfectly capable of taking care of herself, and she will grow up to be a fine dragon.
You defile our language with your tongue. But you will see why are you here.
You know, I'm not gonna lie, I took a nap for a while. I'm a little uncertain as well.
Yeah, if you want the history, that's the little one.
Yep. So
I'm just here because I'm with the little one.
good. I'll pick on me until you need me. Anyways,
Patrick would never.
it wasn't pointed. It wasn't pointed at Patrick. Anyway, yeah. So we've been following this other, I guess, kind of dragon. Not as glorious as you. Just someone who's just kind of like meh at best. Named Resmir, and we kind of just
All other
stumbled?
dragons pale in they pale in regards to my in regards of my shimmering icy scales.
Yeah,
Well,
Do they really pale though?
Yeah, well, his complexion, obviously.
Right, but
What were you saying, Zed?
Baylor, not now.
he knows he's white, right?
You can't go around telling people that whether or not they're white or not.
Wow.
Anyways, that was a Mean Girls joke. No, you're beautiful. I love the shimmer of your scales and stuff. No, I wished one day I could be that way. That's the goal. That's the dream. To be as majestic as you. So, anyways, we kind of stumbled into your area. We mean no harm. We're just trying to hunt down and get and interact with this Resmir character.
You come seeking Resmir? Why?
We've got a delivery.
It's DiGiorno.
For
What?
reasons.
In Draconic, of course, because Talus sent us.
Because Talus sent you.
White
Mordok.
dragon, white wizard.
It is correct. Persuasion, though.
Persuasion.
Mm-hmm. Do you also owe some people some charisma?
No, I'm good in charisma.
Add a D4. Oh man. Oof.
20.
22 again.
22 again
Yeah.
against a 3.
Yeah. He is not smart.
No, white dragons are not smart.
Talus has sent you.
Somebody, whoever's got the banner, get the banner out.
Don't you have the banner? Didn't Pip give it to you?
Okay, I get the banner out. Sure, I got the banner. I'll pull it out of my bag of holding.
Talus!
That's canon.
Talus would surely know what Glaziel, the Cloud Chaser, is owed.
Uh-oh.
And he puts out his hand expectantly.
1 second.
I'm worried. What are you doing?
Is it
I'm
a
trying to
spear
find
and
what
magic
I
helmet?
have.
Yeah, let me take a peek at what I got in my little inventory.
His tail begins flicking in as if he's impatient.
Oh wait, this is
Well-
the. Whoops. do we have in party treasure? Here it is.
Aside from some
Aside
gold,
from a spatter goose shark hat and
Yeah.
and a head of a cultist.
can we
Give him the head of the cultist.
give him the head? I was gonna say give him the hat. He looks like he could really
No.
fashion the hat.
We have 2 wizard spell books. I think that would be something we can't use.
I don't know. He's not very intelligent.
Yeah, okay, he's a dragon.
I have-
Shit.
Go ahead, Zed.
Mr. Dragon, sir, I can offer you some glorious facts about yourself.
How are you going to put a fact in my hand?
I'm going to give him the 2 wizard spell books that we have.
Yeah, and the facts are on there.
The facts are on there.
So I guess that means I'm up here. Yuck.
Yep.
I don't like
What?
that.
All right, tell me. Hit me with that wizard fact. Or sorry, not that wizard fact. That dragon fact on that wizard book.
A wizard fact.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, this is so very fitting. Given where we're at. Turns out that dragons often make their homes, either on cliffs or in deep caverns, such as this.
Very nice. So actually, real quick, I actually looked up 100 wizard facts because I said it wrong. The word wizard comes from the Middle English word wizard, meaning wise man. Wizard facts.
And we started a new thing.
Zed's immediately like, this is my thing. Get your own.
Anyways, so there was 2 scrolls, yeah?
Yeah?
Uh,
Are you giving him another fact?
I mean, there's 2
There's two-
scrolls, you gotta know what they are, you gotta know what the
There's two-
facts are.
no, there are 2 wizard spell books that have virtually no use to us because we have no wizards.
Yeah, so you gave them both, right?
Yes.
I need to tell him the facts on all of them. So
Oh, okay.
that was the one book, and the other one is in some cultures, dragons are a sign of good fortune. They're a very important symbol for some cultures, and they were believed to bring fortune and wealth. And look at you, you've got all that wealth with yourself. It's true.
It is true.
Self-wealth.
Dragon facts. Need to find something real quick because it's important. Because I might need to use it. It's pretty cool.
Cool in the fun way or cool in the ow? Quit hitting us way?
I thought somebody hit you.
This is what I'm gonna say that it is. He looks at the books in his hand, crushes them, and says, he looks at them intently and says, "I can't read!" Crushes them and here we go.
I told you what.
Oh
I
my.
told you what they were.
Hey, I'm gonna need for Mordok and Patron to make some saving throws.
12d8, dog. 12.
Yep.
Oh, that'll take me right out.
Well, depends on how much I roll.
That
48.
Yeah, that'll
Gross.
take me out.
Usurpers!
that's a dex roll.
It's a
Dragon.
con save.
Oh, I'm better at those.
It's DC 19 NBD.
Con.
Also, add a d6 to yours.
Just to his?
D4.
Yeah. Well, he gets a d4 plus a
Ooh.
d6.
Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm out. See ya.
D4 plus a d6 could possibly be 15. Yeah, so that's not enough.
All right, so you're
I'm
at
down.
you're at Bagel. All right, that's
Yep,
a good.
I'm done already.
What about Patron?
I scored a 17.
You are taking also 48. That puts you at 4.
DC 19.
Yep.
Gross.
Oh my.
Oh wait, I can add a
God.
D4. Hold on.
Could matter.
Hey.
Heyo! All right, so plus 48. Okay, so minus 24. Bam. And I think that it is time for the battle music to begin.
Dun, 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 dun,
I wasn't done talking to him.
He's done talking to at least these two.
I don't know why. I read what the facts were to you. I read you what there was. I'm sorry you can't read, but I was helping you out.
All right, he's gonna roll the initiative.
That's rude.
I will probably not do very good at the initiative. There we go.
No.
Oh, I should probably roll for Valdis too. Oh,
Still
what?
Go first. Still go first.
What was that?
You'll still go first.
Probably.
Yeah. You
Are
have a
we
rare
using the
action.
number on the right or the left?
Should be that number on the left.
Yeah, but
Okay.
it's just whatever the system puts us in.
All right, Baylor, you're up first.
No, your boy actually rolled a 6.
All right, well, you're the 6th then.
This is the first time we've ever
Oh.
edited them.
All right, then we'll leave you at a 19.
Okay. Sweet. So, as no one will be surprised to find out, I will be casting Armor of Agathis on myself.
Okay.
And then for a bonus action, I will Rajay.
Carrington,
Yes?
Make sure you...
does
I
the
wasn't in
dragon
there.
get rare actions?
No.
Really?
It's not an Inslayer.
Well, that's severely helpful.
I need to be. The order needs to be organized again because I forgot to select my token.
Did it.
Hey, guess what? Go away.
Are you talking to a dog?
I indeed am.
I just heard, go away. Or were you talking to the dragon?
That too, both of you.
All right. Baylor, are
Get
you
my
done?
water bottle out here in a second. Yeah, I want to make sure that we all remember that at this point when I rage, I basically turn into a little oddly shapen wingless dragon.
Nice. All right, it is Valdis' turn. I think Valdis is going to return in kind and do the acid breath. Hey, big dragon, make that dex save. Oh, well, I will. I will, haha. All right, so half of this. So 7. All right, first blood to Valdis. Well
Oh,
done.
How
hurt.
many hit points does
What was
how
that?
many hit points? How many hit points does the dragon have left?
I don't know.
A lot.
More than one?
Hmm.
Oh, yeah. So here we go from Valdis. Alright. That's not what I wanted to have happen over there. And Valdis is actually going to run over to Mordok. Mordok, speaking of.
Oh, goody! I get to make a death save.
Yeah, first turn death save. Love it.
Yeah, that's super fun. Yeah, I get to. What did you do in a fight? Well, I get to make death saves. I don't even know how to do that. Where is it?
Are you in D&D Beyond?
Yeah.
Okay. Should be an option, and there's enough.
You have to put the damage in so you fall down in D&D Beyond, and then you can do the death saves.
I'm at 0. I just don't see what to click.
So you take yourself down to 0,
Which I did. Burn hit point 0.
and then
Natural 20, baby.
Alright.
you can always get up by rolling
Oh.
20 HP by rolling a 20. But
I don't know how I did that, but I did.
Well,
So now I have
that
1
20
HP.
Get ups in the chat.
Yeah.
Get up.
Get up.
I don't know how to fix that, but that's what, oh, there we go.
I feel like we should have an emote that's like, I didn't hear no bell.
Okay,
Yeah,
so I'm up.
100%.
You're up.
Wow.
Get to the tube.
I don't know what I pressed the roll at, but that's okay.
That's awesome. All right, what would Mordok like to do? You got a dragon in front of you.
Oh, I still have it. That's not my action?
No. He's-
Physician, heal
Oh.
thyself.
Yes, physician heal thyself. Let's see if I remember right just a second ago.
How to heal or
No, yeah, I probably don't know how to heal. What's a
Sorry.
So the funny part is Mordok can't take himself down to 0 to heal himself.
Right. that sucks. So how many points does a potion of greater healing do?
Greater? I think it's 44 plus 4.
Okay, well there we go.
That's 48.
44.
Yeah, 4d4 plus 4.
I
yeah,
I
I
heard
know.
what I heard what I wanted to hear.
So
All right.
that's 16.
Yep, so that puts you at
This off-
17.
Yep. So I can take this off the party loot.
I'll mark you in here at 17.
And the wizard spellbooks are destroyed. We still have Spattergoo's hat and the head of a cultist for some reason. I'm sure it's really,
Always
good,
good.
by now. So I'm at 17. Okay, that's all I can do.
All right. I'm going to.
Oh, I can move. I can move.
Well, if you leave his threatened range.
I'm gonna bite
Oh, there
you.
is that.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
well,
let you
okay.
know. I'm gonna bite you.
Okay, well then we'll just stay put.
Carrington, I'm gonna need a bunch, and I mean a bunch, of owls.
A bunch of owls?
Yay!
let's
Yay!
go.
Why do I have to do
He
this?
said I'm gonna need a
What-
bunch.
why are
and
you
I
like
mean
this?
A bunch.
You chose to start a fight
While
with
you
us.
find those tokens, give me 2 seconds up.
Oh, I'm so happy that the owls are coming.
Are they giant owls?
Yes, of course they are.
I'm hoping they're giant owls. I'm really hoping
how
they're giant
many?
owls. A bunch. He said a bunch.
I think it's 8. I think it's 8.
8? Oh, that's awesome.
Hang on, I gotta line up these owls real quick. They gotta get
Line.
information.
Flying longswords.
No, they're not. They're great swords. They roll
great
2.
sword.
Yeah, they roll 2d6 each.
You chose to fight us. I don't want to fight you. You're a beautiful dragon.
A whole parliament? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, Parliament of Owls.
Is it really? That's so good.
Yes.
Gosh, how many owls is that? Okay, so I've never used this before.
So okay, are they all giant owls?
They are all. What is it? Is it challenge rating 1/2? Hold on.
8 beasts of a quarter or lower, they are giant owls. Unless you are doing something different.
Nope. So they are 1/4 and they are giant owls. So. Let's see.
Parliament is in session. When do they go?
Rude-
I'm not making them
rude
roll
shenanigan
all their own initiative. That's
Probably,
silly.
they probably go after his.
They go after him.
Yep.
Cool.
Question: what level do you have to be to cast a level 2 CR creature?
Oh no, you can do it. It's just how many you get. If you read the spell, you get
Yeah.
a number of creatures summoned based on the CR.
You get one. You get 1 at 2 or lower, 2 at 1 or lower, 4 at a half, or 8 at a quarter.
Yeah.
Ah,
And they're flying great swords.
Yep. Yeah, because they do 2d6 plus 1. They only have a plus 3 to hit.
what's their HP?
In
cares?
19.
Who cares?
Yeah.
They're gonna cause a distraction for us to run away.
No,
Or
with those
to
we'll be able to
murder
kill
him.
Yes.
Or murder him.
Murder him.
Murder.
Because
Zed's-
we're murder
Zed's not-
hobos.
Zed's not interested in fighting a dragon. He respects them too much.
Well,
Yeah, well, bummer.
he insulted Valdis. Also, as a bonus action, I am going to transform into my starry form.
Alright, so you turn to it. Do you change size or anything?
No, I do not change form, and I think as part of this, let me read real quick. Sorry, it's been a while.
Alright.
No, actually, I'm going to turn into the, I'm going to turn into the starry form, and I'm going to turn into the starry form of a dragon.
Oh, yeah.
That's good,
So,
dude.
all
good.
all my constitution.
Oh, and you're concentrating on a spell.
Yep.
I will
And
be right back, gentlemen.
Yep.
the starry form of a dragon, whenever I make an intelligence, wisdom, or constitution saving throw, I treat a roll of a 9 or lower on a d20 as a 10, no matter what.
Wow, it's pretty good. Anything else?
That is, I think, all I have. However, I think I have some owls to swing with.
You do.
It's owl time.
Alright.
All right, let me go to extras. Manage extras.
We could easy might just be to go to the die roller and roll 8 d20s, and then we'll figure out the damage.
8 d20s plus 3.
Yeah.
That'd be a little weird, but yeah, you could probably do it that way.
No, because because it'll total it up as damage or something.
How about I just...
I'm gonna reload roll 20 real quick.
Actually, let me roll 2 sets of 4 d20s, and then each individual d20 will show in the thing, and then we can just add plus 3 to each and against his AC.
Sure. So, a crit.
Alright, yep. A crit, a 3, which is actually a 6, a 7, which is a 10, a 11, which is a 14 out of the first set. How many of those hit?
1. The crit. Surprisingly.
Okay. And then the next set is a 6.
Nope.
Was it a 17?
17 is a no.
Okay, so the only one that hits is the crit.
Yep.
And their damage is a broadsword.
Great sword.
Or greatsword.
Yep. It's +1. It's 2d6 plus 1.
So
it's 46 plus 1.
So he takes 46 plus 1 damage, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Let's see what we get.
And they should all be swarming him in order to make that attack.
Yep. They would be. They have flyby though, so they can move to the opposite side of him as they attack. So he takes 10 damage.
Not the greatest of rolls. That's good.
That's okay. It was still 10.
Yep. All right, there we are. They've swarmed him. Anything else from Patron?
That's it.
All right, let's do this. All right, since you just know that you've chosen this, so we're gonna use first. We're gonna roll our die for our recharge. Nope. All right, we're going to go ahead and use multi-attack, including this. I'm gonna need you to make 8 wisdom saves for your owls.
Are you attacking me?
No. The frightful presence is each creature within 120 feet must make a DC 14 wisdom saving throw or become frightened.
Oh, gross.
Yep.
Owls are wise though, right?
They got a +1. So it's the same thing. Well, it's the damage rather. So go ahead and roll it. Just do the same thing you did the 4d20s, and we'll just add 1 to each and see how many succeed and how many fail. Sound good? And then everyone else is going to have to roll too. Wisdom. So Zed is.
Of course.
You did say wisdom save, right?
Yep.
Zed's, of course, terrified.
Baylor's. So I'm going to mark who passed with. I usually use the little angel and halo symbol. So Baylor passed. So you are, in fact.
Baylor just had the wisest moment of his entire life.
I rolled a freaking nat 1.
That's rough, buddy.
I'm +7 on wisdom saving throws.
Oh no.
Add a d6. Oh wait, you rolled nat 1. It doesn't matter. Never mind.
No, it doesn't matter. I can't get there from here.
All right. You mean you get a chance? I think you get a chance to roll it at the beginning of your turn. So you were afraid of the dragon. Understandable, by the way.
How many have I rolled for giant owls so far?
Sorry.
1, 2, 3, 4 giant owls.
Yep. All right. Continuing this. All right, and Zed is also afraid.
I mean, who wouldn't be? He's so majestic.
Yep. I think Valus succeeded, though. Yeah, Valus did.
Yeah.
All right, that should be all 8 owls. So what was it needed to pass?
It is a DC 14. I guess I could actually help you out and, like, click the Frightful Presence button. So you can see it.
So half of them passed.
The one that rolled an 11 is going to get an additional d6 because he has the highest chance.
Wait a minute, it's a D6 and a D4? Do those two stack?
So the d6 I can do as a reaction. So this is spinning my reaction. I can only do it once per round.
That's fine.
So that's actually 5 owls that are not frightened, 3 that are.
You said how many owls? 5 are not frightened?
5 owls not frightened, 3 that are. And now I roll my check.
Alright, so what I'm going to do is this owl here is going to be, I'm just going to go I guess we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's roll this. 1d8.
And Patron himself is not scared of nothing.
Oh, to be honest, Patron's probably a little liquored up.
Liquid courage, baby.
Well, that didn't work. Alright, I'm just going to say the top 3 owls are the feared.
Stands to good reason if the one on the left and the one on the right are terrified, the one in the middle is also terrified.
That's what we're going with. So, afraid, afraid, afraid. Man, Frightful Presence is real good. Alright, and this guy is... I'm using it again. This is what I use, is so that way I just don't forget. Sometimes I use this for protection from good or evil. But, you know, you do what you gotta do. There we go. And this one. And this one.
Refresh my memory. What does frightened do to me?
Frightened. I'm glad you asked. You cannot... Alright, you have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of the fear is within sight, like a dragon. And you cannot willingly move closer to the creature. That is it.
So if I close my eyes, it's not within sight.
Listen.
Get lawyered, Carrington.
Listen. Get lawyered. Get lawyered. Let's not do that. No getting lawyered. Alright, so anyways, I'm gonna go with no on that. I'm gonna move these around a little bit, just slightly, so I can make more sense of my world.
That's
so-
gonna be a gnaw from the DM, dog.
Yeah, I've kind of figured that would be, but I had to throw it out there.
I mean, no, look, dude, perfect shot.
No, he can't
miss
look.
100%
That's the thing.
of the shots you don't
Yeah,
take.
exactly. All right. So all right. The fun thing. So you said Patron was successful on his roll.
28, baby.
Nice.
Natural
So the
crit.
people who are feared or who are afraid are Zed and
Mordok.
Mordok and the
A horde of owls.
and nearly half of the Parliament.
Correct.
Ned, did you add a D4 to your roll?
No, but I rolled a 6.
Yeah. Okay.
Fair enough. Mordok, did you add a D? Oh, you got a natural.
I
one.
rolled
No,
a
it
nat
doesn't matter.
1.
That's a house
my
rule
wis-
that if you get a nat one, you just can't pass the thing. So, anyways,
We're-
continue.
I mean, I have a +7 wisdom saving throw, and I rolled a 1.
Hey, it happens.
Yeah, it'd be all
Of
right.
course, I rolled a 20. I rolled a 20 on my death save, so I'm not complaining, I guess.
I was like, you
Man.
could be on the ground.
That's right. So
Yep.
I probably will be again here.
You haven't attacked him, so he doesn't really care. He does care about Valdis. He's gonna bite Valdis, though. Wow, that is so much.
Woof.
Oh,
That's a 30.
Tony.
Yeah, what's up?
Is that a crit?
No, that's not even a
No.
crit.
Shut up.
There's some vomit going on.
All
It was
right.
close. It was a 19.
Was it a 19? Yeah, it was a 19. Yeah, 30. Oh, by the way, a 30 hits Valdis, surprisingly.
Also 11, huh?
Yeah, plus 11. So, that will be, minus 25? Bam.
How many hit points does Valdis have?
Valdis is at 8 right now.
Oh my god, Valdis is dead.
No, is at
No.
8 after taking
Oh.
the hit. Still conscious.
Oh my lord, I thought you meant Valdis had 8 total.
This, the owl that crit her, I'm gonna say that crit him is here. I'm gonna hit it.
How many attacks you get, homie?
3.
3. I'm gonna do it
One
again.
claw, one bite, one tail, right?
Yep. 13 hits, yeah. Okay. This guy's dead. No, it's claw bite. That's it. And Zed, it's your turn. So that you're aware, I think you can make the save again at the end of your turn.
Correct. I read
Yes.
it.
Cool. I didn't. I was checking for me.
Question. If Zed is trying to run away from this dragon to this tunnel to this tunnel over here,
Mm-hmm.
can he beeline it, or does he have to take some stupid ass long way around?
You have to not get any closer.
I would say you'd have to do something probably here and then that way. How far can you get?
Not that far.
So if you move and dash,
Move dash is 130 or 135, so it's 130.
so you get
140.
right there, or 140. You said that gets you right there. You'd be there next turn.
Works for me. It was nice talking.
I see. I was imagining the scene from Home Alone.
No. Actually, since I'm not going to get all the way there for this thing, I'm going to do the storyline play. You watch Zed for a second, just kind of closes his eyes, and kind of just mutters a little something to himself. For lack of a better term, he's just trying to pump himself up, or trying to take the edge off of himself, because he is just a big ball of anxiety.
Mood.
And he's gonna go ahead and end it, end being scared. which is my action. So I'm going to dash as my bonus action with a step of the wind.
Gotta love that steelness of mind.
I didn't even
Yep, so-
realize that was an ability. It's so good.
Monk's OP.
Where's the lie?
Just
All
trying
right.
to see if there's any. Just going through my thing real quick. Okay. Just seeing if there was anything special from Wave Ascendancy.
Well, oh, there it is. Monk OP.
Monks are OP.
Yep.
Anyways, so he just kind of looks up and goes, it was really nice talking to you. I'm going to be on my way now. And he's going to start taking off. Not very far. But he is going to take off. Because he's
Okay.
going to dash. He's just over there.
And Baylor. He's angry.
Yeah, I have already raged. I'm a big old filthy rage monster right now. So I am going to walk underneath of the owl to right there. And I am going to form of the beast.
I'm gonna move you right here if that's okay.
Okay.
Just so it's easier to see you.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Thought the DM was trying to line me up for something there for a second. I had to go into big math mode. I am going to bite him.
You got it. Yeah, I was just
Not
trying
with a
to
9.
just trying to check just something real quick, unrelated. Oh, okay. Not with a 9, unfortunately.
Not with a 9. And
You're reckless? It was a 17 if you're reckless.
do I get reckless yet? Features and traits, reckless attack. Yeah, I'll go reckless. Does a 17 hit?
It sure doesn't.
That was dumb.
Thanks for the reckless though. Let me just real quick. Let me just put this. Let me just put this target on you. All right, cool. Anything else from Baylor?
No.
All right. Valdis. Valdis is hurting. I'm gonna bite it.
Valdis.
Hits because, you know.
Flanking with a bird.
Ah.
Yes. Hey, that's 13. That's like
oh wait,
30
then
damage.
I didn't have to. Then
You
I
didn't
didn't
have
have
to
to
reckless.
reckless to get advantage.
No, you did not actually.
I'll take off the thing. You're welcome.
You're a peach.
I try. All right, so minus 13. Bam. All right, Mordock.
Excuse me. How tall is the room we are in?
Yes. What do you need to do here?
I just want to know how tall it is.
See, you start asking questions like that. Then I have to, like, look around and things. Let's see. What is this place called? Something.
I mean, it's holding a dragon.
But assuming it's, you know,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I'm wondering if it's worth
Precisely.
casting a certain spell.
Is it Fireball?
No. Oh yeah, I have Fireball as a cleric. Well, I could, but I'm not that kind of cleric.
I mean, not that cleric.
You're
Like my last cleric, I could cast Fireballs.
Yeah, that is true. What is it that you'd like to do? What is it that you need to do here?
I'm wondering if he can fly 50 feet up in the air and make my spirit guardians completely worthless.
Probably yes, if need be.
Provoking how many opportunity attacks in the process, though?
I don't think.
I'll disengage and take 0.
Do spirit guardians get opportunity attacks?
I was just saying that all of us would get an opportunity attack. Like, all my owls, you, Baylor, Valdis.
Okay, well, I'm going to cast this. Make sure I do this right.
I always like dragon fights. They're fun.
I wasn't done talking to him.
Yeah, the 19 will hit.
Oh, I whispered you, Carrington, on Discord.
So, he takes 12 force damage. I'm at disadvantage, so I'm at advantage and disadvantage. And I need my little spirit. That's a bonus action.
Yep, and remember you get a d4 to add to one attack or check or whatever.
Yeah, well, I didn't need it for that. You probably use that d4 to...
So it was 12 damage to this guy?
Yes. And I'll need a little spiritual weapon thing when you get a chance, no big deal. That was a bonus action, and then I will use my action to disengage.
I forgot about this. You have a little sickle.
Yeah.
We haven't seen this guy in a little minute. And I'm pretty sure
Really?
because, yeah, it's massive. See how big that is?
That's
It's
right.
actually not that big. It's like that big.
Right.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Should be able to move
Yeah.
around. This is why I recommend having that tokens page for your players if you know they're going to make a thing. Which, by
And then
the
I'm gonna
way,
just-
unrelated, I'm just going to copy this owl and I'm going to put it somewhere else. Don't worry about it. There's literally, I could probably just have a page for Patron. I'm not even lying.
Druids, man. Druids.
Yeah, druids.
So I've been playing a
And
little
then
bit
I'm
of
gonna
Baldur's Gate.
disengage.
Oh, good. I've been playing a little bit of Baldur's Gate 3. I like the game. It's a lot of fun. And I made a druid because I actually have not. I've never played a druid. I just love how wizards play. But so I made a druid for the first time. And I like how they play. They're fun. They're a lot of fun. I went Circle of the Land because I just think that Circle of the Moon is just druids on easy mode, but that's just Carrington's opinion. Anyways,
And then I get to make my wisdom save.
you do. Yep, Arpula says I love playing druids. Hey, you succeed.
Hey, I'm no longer frightened of the...
So did you use your action to disengage, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, good. And then you're no longer frightened, and now also you are immune to the effects. Alright, cool. Patron.
Okay. My turn again, huh?
My turn. Mm-hmm.
I also forgot I could absorb elements. I'm going to have to remember that next time.
You do what now?
I said I forgot I could absorb elements. I'm going to have to remember that for next time.
It's where you take half damage, right?
Yeah.
I really like that as it's a first level spell, right?
Yeah, you can upcast it, though. And I don't think it's half damage. I think it's damage equal to... Hold on.
I think you get
Let's
resistance
see.
to it. You get resistance
Some of
to
the
it.
incoming damage, you gain resistance to the damage type.
Yeah. In my opinion, the second half of that spell is just fluff. But that's just me. Because I feel like the thing you want to use it for are dragon fights. So that you can, like, when you get hit with a breath weapon, because you're going to, you don't just straight die. Like resist elements is really good. Or, sorry, absorb elements is really good. Resist elements is also good, but I think it's concentration.
I think I'm going to lead with this.
Oh, it's protection from energy is what I'm thinking of. And it's a third level abjuration. Third level requires concentration. It's good, though. Acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder. It's literally just, like, protection from everything but green dragons. Because they're poison.
I'm assuming that misses, right?
26.
Doesn't have
That was
advantage.
8. I don't have advantage.
A nat 1.
Why don't you... Well, so this is a thing I want to talk about, because I haven't done this yet. Did this with one of my other groups. If someone rolls a nat 1, so we don't have to have them re-roll again, should we just have them take the other number if they roll a nat 1 towards a friendly?
I guess it's towards my owl directly across from him.
Or Valdus. I'm gonna be
Swear to
nice.
God, Carrington.
I'm gonna be nice and let it hit an owl and disintegrate it. How's that?
Yeah, given the nature that, given how we roll die, this is perfectly acceptable to live.
Yeah. So you
Just take
hit
the-
one of your
just use
owls.
The other number.
The rest of the parliament just slowly turn their head, like they turn their heads like all the way around to look at Patron.
And then they
Patron
attack.
will shrug and be like, it's kind of my thing.
They're summoned. They don't really die. They just go back to wherever they came from.
I just imagine them just like parliamenting around. One of my favorite giant owl things from Avatar: Last Airbender, Wan Shi Tong. Love that. Love that giant owl. My wife
Absolutely.
hates that owl. Creeps her out. She doesn't like how he talks or how he moves.
That would
was
be the end
incredible.
of my turn, but we're going to go to
Oh.
my owl's turn.
Okay.
Patron's like, all right, that's my
I
turn.
like to say,
My turn.
so half my owls are at disadvantage, but because they are flanking with other owls, does that cancel out?
This guy can't attack right now. Just one guy. But I'll give you all the other attacks, and this one will be at advantage. So one at advantage, 2 at straight, and 2 at so 3 total at advantage. Got it?
3 total at advantage.
Yep, 2
Alright,
and
which
2
ones
at
are
straight rolls.
Okay.
Advantage.
This one's flanking.
Advantage.
This one's flanking. This one's
Advantage.
flanking.
Oh. So
I can see. Yeah. So these are at advantage. So the first one hits. The second one will also hit. Go ahead and roll your next one. That will also hit. So it's 3 hits.
okay, and then the next 2 are straight rolls, right?
Yep.
So
No.
confused with what
Hold on
the
a
AC
sec.
of this thing is now.
Hold on a
Uh,
second. 17 hits? Or,
They're
sorry,
plus
16
3.
hits?
They're plus 3 to hit.
Ah, got it.
Yeah,
got it.
the AC is 18. You all have gotten close to it enough. And then one. Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's everything
Yep,
right now.
So how many hit?
3 hits.
And it's 2d6 plus 1, right?
Yeah, you can just roll 2, 4. You can just roll 66 plus 3.
Oh, shoot. I was trying to get...
All right, we're ignoring
That's
that
not
one. Just ignoring that.
66. It's 3 of them, so I'm going to just put this as plus 3, and that's the total damage.
Yes. That's correct. All right, minus 28. Ouch. Anything else from Patron and his owls?
No, I think 28 owl damage is pretty decent for a round.
All right, nope. Oh, I forgot about that. I should probably start using those. All right, so we're gonna at the end of your turn, we're gonna make a tail attack. Missed that. And we're gonna hit an owl, and I guess we'll do it again. Cool. We're gonna kill. We're just gonna kill an owl. So we're killing this owl. That's what it does for its, quote, legendary actions. Forgot about those. Whoops. Hey, make sure that you look over your monsters before you run them. Pro tip. It says...
Is that a legendary action?
Yep, they are legendary actions. I just didn't use them the rest of the thing, so... I'm going to start using them now, for reals.
Oh, they're not real smart, so he just forgot he had them.
Yep, he sure did. He is also going to... he's going to say... I think we're going to actually just, like, try to bite the wormling. Yes. Alright, Valdis is down.
No.
Alright, and then we're going to hit people with things. So Valdis is at Bagel. Valdis had temporary hit points, I guess? From something? Not sure why. Alright. And we are going to try to... Alright. We are then going to try to claw some of these. We're actually going to try and hit Baylor. No, Baylor hasn't hit us yet. We're hitting these stupid owls. Yes. Same owl. Alright. Say goodnight, owl. Alright, cool. Zed, it's your turn.
Well, I was gonna keep running, but I see Valdis went down, and that makes me not happy. So we're gonna... I don't want to do this. I respect you too much, but you just knocked out my Valdis. You watch Zed quickly turn around, walk up, get to punching.
Just punch.
At advantage with D4s, baby.
At advantage, 19
Yes.
with D4.
You can use a D4 on any roll that you choose.
All right, cool. Well, 19 hits. So this is gonna be 8 fire.
But we don't like that. Okay.
Do it again.
Yes.
Does an 18 hit. Cool. Another 9 fire.
Stop
And
it.
he's upset, so he's gonna spend a key point to do flurry blows.
Yes.
25 hit. Cool for 5 regular.
It is
So it's
magical,
magical.
though, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And another 5. So
Well,
in total, 27 damage.
It's a good.
17
good,
of it. 17 of it was fire.
It's a good damage. All right.
Yeah, I didn't want to do that to you. We had a good talk. I'm upset that you didn't want to keep talking.
So, yeah, good talk. So is the dragon starting to look a little rough?
At the end of Zed's turn, I'm going to use an ability. We are going to use this wing attack. Everyone has to make a dexterity saving throw.
I don't want to do that.
Do it
Of course.
anyway.
I rolled 2 natural ones.
Nice. It's 14 damage. Very
Is
nice.
it cold damage or bludgeoning damage?
It is bludgeoning damage and are knocked prone.
7 damage for you, boy,
Ah.
which is actually not any damage. I have 3 temporary hit points remaining.
Prone. And then also Zed's prone, right? Prone.
Unfortunately.
I saw the dice and I was like, I hope that they're the other way around.
Every owl failed. And how much damage does it deal to them?
14. I'll get it.
That doesn't kill them, does it?
It, in fact, does not.
pretty close to, though.
So, Baylor, you did some damage back to the dragon, right? With
No,
armor
it's
back
got to be
into it?
melee.
Oh. Bummer.
And it's cold damage. I really did it for the temporary hit points because for sure they're going to be
Alright.
immune to cold damage.
Alright, and then how far can I fly? Up to half its flying speed.
Does it still provoke opportunity attacks?
It does, but all of them will be disadvantage. Except for
mine should be
Zed's and Baylor's.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it will. It is going to go ahead and do that. It's going to move half its movement, and it'll move 40 feet, so it'll end up over there. So it'll end up right here.
So roll for opportunity.
Yeah, go ahead.
Zed respects the dragon and will not be.
21.
All right, I do need to do one real quick thing. I got to roll some wisdom saves for these silly owls. No. All right, so
7 slashing damage.
Did we forget to do that at the end of the turn?
we did. So the first two pass, and the next one fails.
So 2 owls are not feared anymore, and 1 is.
Yeah. I'm just gonna remove that. All right, cool. So you did hit for 7. Okay.
Do my owls get an opportunity attack?
2 of them do, yes. So you'll get 1 to
A
opportunity.
disadvantage, right?
Yeah. I'll make the I'll go ahead and make the rolls. I got them right here.
All right.
No. All right, so 7 damage.
Oh. Hold on.
What's up?
Players, read your character sheet before you play your character. If a creature you can see within 10 feet of you hits you with an attack roll, you can use your reaction to swipe your tail and roll a d8, applying a bonus to your AC equal to the number rolled on... Oh, it was a dex save, wasn't it?
Yep, it was a dex save.
Never mind.
Yeah, you said all of them failed, right? All the owls?
They're all fell down and are prone.
Okay. That was at the end of Zed's turn. Now it's Baylor's turn.
Absolutely. Well, I don't have the movement to get to him.
I'm just trying to set up a nice just event.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah. So Baylor is going to move. I have 30 feet of movement.
So you have 15 feet of movement.
I have 15 feet of movement. And then I'll add another 30 to dash.
Okay. So I've got 45 feet of movement.
And I'll go right here.
All right.
And that's all I can do.
All right. Let's see here.
Get up, all this. Get up.
Well, at the end of your turn, I'm going to use another one of my legendary actions. I think. I think I am going to go ahead and use the legendary action to make a tail attack, and we're trying to get rid of these silly owls, and I actually have advantage on this tail attack. Yeah, 28. See ya. Cool. All right, and then Valdus.
Get up, all this.
One failure. All right, and Mordok.
Well, how high in the air is the dragon? I know. Why am I asking these stupid questions?
It's actually not high up in the air.
Yeah, because it had to go attack a prone owl.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not getting in his breath weapon spray. I'm sorry, Valdus. see what the range is on this, just because. Oh, it's massive range. But I'm still not getting in the triangle of death.
I might just point it at you instead.
He might.
Depends on what you do.
Well, we're going to do this.
Moving on.
Well, hold on. That's a... And I get a D4, right? Which isn't going to be enough.
So do you get to roll the d4 and then Patron can decide if he wants to add the d6?
I haven't used my reaction yet, so I'm gonna make you roll a d6.
I don't know if is it possible. So 15. It is very possible, but you have to roll max on I think both dice or close to. Go ahead.
I haven't used my reaction this round, so go ahead and roll a d6 plus a d4.
So there's the D4. So I'm still in the game.
So we're at 12.
And I fail.
Oh.
Pew.
Okay, then my spiritual weapon. I get to move it 60 feet, correct?
I think it's less, but yes, you can move it there.
Spiritual weapon. It moves. Oh, 20 feet.
Yeah, but you can still
Not
get
even
it.
that.
It'll still get there. Bam, it gets there.
And I roll another attack. That.
We'll flip this open. This over. Oh, that didn't work at all. The way I wanted it to.
Okay, why did that not work?
Huh. Weird.
Okay.
There you go.
is.
And 11 does not hit.
No.
All right, Patron. It is to you.
Okay. What would Patron do? Well,
Stop concentrating and reload.
Are you gonna heal Valdis?
I am just thinking about where I need to move. Hold on. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I am going to twin cast a first level healing word.
Cool. Who are we hitting?
Myself and Valdez.
All right. Valdis is no longer dying. And is at 5 hit points. I'm gonna start removing the wings and halos because there's only one person who's afraid right now, so that's easy to see. What else is Patron gonna do?
With my action, I'm going to toll the dead on the dragon.
Rude. It's a wisdom save? No. Anything else from Patron?
Some owls.
The owls, and only 2 of them can attack the dragon.
That is true. So how far can they? They can move 60 feet. So now they can only move 30 feet. Because they are going to have to remove the prone condition.
Yep. They are right next to him, so...
Oh my gosh. Let's not do that. There we go. So there. And there. I'll go ahead and roll for them since there's only 2 left.
Oh, yeah, I rolled
Bam.
a 4 and a 17, but...
So the 4 will not hit. But that 19 will for 6. Minus 6. Okay. And then this other guy is... I guess he'll at least get up from prone. And, you know, he'll still be afraid.
And save.
Make a scare save.
I guess he can do that. That's probably fine. Make a not be scared save. Alright, look out. No, he's still scared. So
like
scared.
I said, make a scared save.
Yeah. Alright. Anything else from Patron?
That's my turn.
Alright, reload. It's a big negative. a big nope. Alright, need to check an amount here. Yep, okay, alright, yep. And, here we go. Looking to see what it is that he does. Okay, cool. He is going to. We've got a Baylor there. We'll deal with that in a minute. The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do our claw bite. So we're gonna claw one of the owls. Yeah, it's dead. Claw the other owl. See ya.
Obliterated.
Deleted. And then my favorite thing that we're gonna do all day is we're gonna bite Baylor.
You gonna step up to that?
Nope, I have a 10-foot reach.
That's ridiculous.
Yep.
That doesn't hit.
It doesn't?
No.
Alright, well I'm gonna need you to just take 24 damage, just, cuz.
So half the piercing damage, half the cold damage. So I'm not taking all of that. Thank you, though.
You're welcome.
What is half of 21?
It's rounded down.
Round
right?
down. So you round down to 10. There's round down to 20, so it's 10. So 10 plus 3, 13.
So I'll take 7 because I still have 3 temporary hit points. And is the dragon immune to cold damage?
It sure is.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Spoiler alert, white dragons are immune to cold damage, if you didn't know.
Zed knows
Alrighty.
it. He loves dragons. That's why you hit him with fire.
So is it Zed's go?
Hang on a second here. We got hit for a lot of damage.
He's starting to look a little rough.
He is starting to look a little rough. He's actually going to, he's going to fly over here.
Oh wait, I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna use my reaction, and I'm gonna roll a d8.
Okay, I believe
Just
you.
a second. Features and traits. Pact, Stone's Endurance. Where are we at here? Okay, I just had it.
What is the ability?
I can roll a d8 to reduce the damage or to see if I don't get hit.
Are you using Stone's
class.
Endurance, you mean?
No. It's part of my tail thing.
Mm-hmm.
Reactions. It's called Form of the Beast Tail reaction. If a creature you can see within 10 feet of you hits you with an attack roll, you can use your reaction to swipe your tail and roll a d8, applying a bonus to your AC equal to the number rolled, potentially causing the attack to miss you. What did you roll again? A 26?
Yep.
Yeah, there's no way. Never mind.
Cool. Good talk.
By the way.
I don't know if he wants to... he is pretty pompous. I think he's going to move here. Because he thinks you can't get him. But Zed's going to go prove him wrong.
That's a long way to move.
Well, Zed's getting up, spending half of that movement there, looking at Valdis and go, meet me in the tunnel over here. And
Really?
You best bet he respects the dragon. He was upset that he attacked Valdis, got his lick back, then got necked down, so he remembers the dragons are powerful. I'm not going to be able to fight. I'm still not even going to be able to get to him, so I'm going to run.
Okay.
So,
Freaking coward ass little kobolds.
Language.
Language.
Sorry, I'm pissed. Every time we get in a fight, his character runs away.
Give it time. Development. I think the squares are wrong. We're just gonna say that they're 5.
You're saying they're 5-foot squares?
Yeah, so I guess it would be... There would be... Because I don't think anyone else was moving in them as if they were 5.
I was moving as if they were 10s.
Oh, were you?
My initial movement
Was 10s?
was based off of 10s. Yeah.
Okay, well then never mind. Continue.
So anyways, so that's my movement. So then my dash is somewhere over there. In front of Patron. We'll get in front of Patron.
Okay. Baylor.
Yeah.
What you doing?
I don't know. Honestly. Yeah, I do. I'm gonna drop rage. And then I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast. I have 120 feet of range,
Okay.
and with an 8, I miss.
All right. Anything else?
Gonna move here.
All right. Valdus is going to move here for its turn. All right, and it's only 3 feet, so I guess we'll get to here with the total. And now it's Mordok's turn. What is Mordok going to do?
Well, I'm going to move my spiritual weapon
I don't
20
know.
whole feet. Won't help me, but I'm going to anticipate what you're going to do. Move there.
Okay.
Then I'm going to move here to this corner. Cast.
We're guiding bolting again.
Oh, you bet. We're going to do it at 3rd level this time.
All right. Hoping for the big hit.
Big bonk it is.
Hey, 26 damage. That'll hit. All right, minus 26. All right, and
Whoever hits it next.
gets advantage. All right, anything else from Mordok?
No.
All right, and Patron. Are we just gonna go chain
Well, I
guiding
feel like if
bolts?
it's set up,
Is that what we're doing?
I mean,
Here, let's go.
Hey,
I don't-
look, that hits. Anything else?
can't.
no, I guess my owl save. Well, I'm gonna move, but I guess my owl save from fear.
The owl can definitely attempt to save from fear. Owl. See, fear. Still afraid. Anything else from Patron?
Nope. Next attack is with advantage.
so it is. All right, hang on a second here, because now stuff happens.
Yeah, we didn't get enough.
I don't think that's true. With that, he is going to try to get out of here. So we're going to go... Let's see here. How far can you fly? You can fly. Fly and move are roughly the same. Alright, so we're going to go to there.
Can I yell at him as he runs?
Sure.
Let's see. For someone touting their strength, and in Draconic, by the way, for someone touting their strength, mighty cowardly of you to run.
Alright, so he will move into here. Right there. Alright, so he's moved. He has done his turn. And now it's Zed's turn. So he's bolting. What is that gonna do?
Stick with his plan. Come on, Valdis.
Alright. And Baylor.
There's not much for me to do, so I suppose I will move. Are we still in initiative?
We are in initiative, yes.
So I'll just move 30 feet this way.
Okay. Alright, and Valdis is gonna follow. So I think it's 80 feet. Alright, anything else from... Oh, that's my character. Mordok. Whoops.
So I'm standing on this ledge. Is this a
30-foot
straight
drop.
drop? Is it a
Yeah.
straight drop? Is it a slope?
What do you want to do?
Big drop.
Depends if it's a straight drop or a slope.
Well, you tell me what you'd like to do, and I'll see if I can help you out.
I want to sit on my butt and slide down 30 feet
Yeah, I think you could probably manage that.
without taking 30 feet of
Athletics.
fall damage.
Athletics.
Can you also fly? But that's an action, isn't it?
I have to save my fly. I get to only do it once. I have to save that to escape the castle when it takes off.
Wait, what?
The castle is going to take off sometime. All right, you're able to easily slide down. That
How
will be
much
your
movement?
action. Huh?
That'll be my action?
That'll be your action, yes. But, like, you haven't used any movement. And you didn't take any damage. No fall damage.
So then I can move there, so I can't do another move action.
That is true.
20 feet short. 20 feet short of killing this dragon. Damn. We were that close.
All right.
I'm not drop my spiritual weapon because it's of no use anymore.
You got it. Patron.
That's a dash. That's as far as I can go.
Alright, so we've rolled a dash. We've done that. That's as far as you said you can go. At the end of your turn, it don't do any damage, but I can use this ability and move further. So it moves us 40 feet towards our goal.
Mordok feels a fresh breeze pass by him in the tunnel.
Yep, you do. Hey, it's my turn. It's my party, and I'll fly if I want to. That's a good one. Because it's a dragon and it can fly. Let's see, what does it have? It says 80 foot, so it can move 160 feet. Alright.
That takes me right out of range.
Zed.
Having just watched that dragon zoom by, he's gonna hold
Hold there.
his spot. Hold there. Yep.
All right, Baylor.
And hold on to Valdis, because I'm sure Valdis wants to go after it.
So seeing the dragon move that direction, I'm just gonna move right over here by Patron.
Okay. Valves is gonna chill. Mordok.
Oh, and he's around the corner. Great. And I can see him, but I don't have anything to do with, and I'm out of.
Out of range.
Yeah, 200 feet's way out of range, and I had to use my dash to do it. So,
All right.
damn, one attack short.
Patron.
He's down to like a handful, right?
He's
Can't have
down.
much more.
He is down to in the module where it triggers for him to run away.
He's got to be like around 20.
We'll talk about that in a second. Anything else from Mordok?
No.
Patron?
Can I slide down this thing as well?
Sure. Athletics.
I owe some people some strength.
Not so much as a slide as more of like a tumble, a roll.
Yep. Make that Constitution save. So you start sliding down, and then you kind of like off one side, and you overcorrect, and then just go tumbling down the thing, and then you land face first with a crack in the ice. It hurts.
Now I have advantage on Constitution checks right now, so I'll take that 20, please.
That sounds good. You're still good. And your guy over here is doing stuff.
I don't think he can reach either, so I guess he's just gonna stick around for when he inevitably has to help me up this thing.
All right, Patron's done.
Yep.
All right, the dragon is at this point going to fly away, and as it does, it's going to fly up to the top of it's going to fly up. So the castle, just so everyone's on the same page, looks like this. It is going to fly out that lower on the right hand side, that lower entrance right there. It's going to fly up, and you can hear its booming voice on the wind as it screeches at the rest of the castle, and it says to the rest of those who are in the castle, it says, "They're after the treasure! Interlopers! Thieves!" And then it flies away. Alright, so the dragon has flown away. You have found this massive thing. We'll go ahead and end this. We're going to go ahead and end just a few minutes early. I'm going to have Valdis is going to come over here and is going to lay on top of the treasure. And I guess we can talk about the treasure real quick, and what is in it and what it do. Maybe there's some stuff you can grab from it. It's huge treasure hoard. So, now that you have had a chance to come over here, the floor of the cavern is carpeted in gold, silver, copper, jewels, all sealed in a sheet of ice. Dozens of old human skulls and bones are also frozen in ice. The treasure hoard itself is also frozen in ice, which would take some time for you to remove it. But there is some treasure there.
Does it look like there's anything that would help me hit things?
That would help you hit things?
Yes.
Possibly. More.
Huh?
Oh yeah, there's some magical stuff.
Yeah. That's what I'm getting at. So I would like to look around and see if there's anything that strikes my particular fancy as far as magical items is concerned, or things that look like they would help me in a fight.
There's definitely
Yeah.
some armor. There's also some other magical items as well.
I would like to start
Obviously, I
retrieving
know
them.
exactly where the locations of all the magical items are, so I will point each one of them out.
That sounds good. Let's do this. Let's start next session with doing, because some of these things I want to replace. I want to replace some of the items in here. I am going to throw out 2 items, and then I will give a couple more items, because I actually want to either roll some or see if we can find something that's going to fit people's player stuff a little
You have
better.
a wish list item that could be in a dragon's horde.
Do we have a wish list? Did we do that?
I didn't write mine down because, life. But I have a wish list item that's in a dragon's
Oh,
horde.
there is a wish list I have here that I think, yeah, everyone can edit. Everyone, let's do that. So in order to help build the dragon's horde, go ahead and put a wish list item that you want to go ahead and put in there. I think for now, uncommon. I definitely like to see common, uncommon, and maybe even rare within reason. The big thing is it can be rare items can be a little strong. So, like I said, within reason, the power balance seems to be all over the place when it comes to that. So that's where we're going to leave it today. The adventurers have successfully driven off Gazahel, the Cloud Chaser, the dragon that was guarding the horde of the Dragon Queen, which is fantastic. It's actually the Gazahel kind of like freezing a bunch of adventurers to death is the cover art for Horde of Dragon Queen. They have now driven off that, but the White Dragon has alerted the rest of the castle to the presence of the players. We are very quickly approaching the end of this module, and I do want to go ahead and throw this out here for anyone who is interested. Feel free to send us a message on social media. We are going to be looking for some folks in Friends of Open Heart Games to play some minor NPC roles in some of the sessions to come after we have wrapped up Horde of the Dragon Queen, which I imagine will be in a couple of weeks. So if you are interested in that, to have kind of like a semi-recurring role as just an NPC to play as a member of the Council of Waterdeep, I would love to have some folks volunteer for that. So thank you all so much for watching. If you like what you see here on our stream, you can help us out in a variety of different ways. You can like us on our Facebook. We also have an Instagram, a YouTube channel. We're here on Twitch. You can also, if you have an Amazon Prime account, you can actually subscribe to our stream for free. You can also subscribe to us as well. And we also raise money for our local Extra Life Hospital Corona Carillion Children's. You can go to this link right here and make a donation. Any amount helps. We're trying to reach this goal right here, which is $4,062, which is $1 more than what we were able to raise for our local children's hospital last year. So with that, thank you so much, and have a great night, and take heart.